Today on MTG Unpacked, it's Star Wars Unlimited time, and we are getting stuck into a whole Spark of Rebellion booster box. So previously we've taken a look at the pre-release box along with the starter deck. So looks pretty impressive so far. So looking forward to getting stuck into an entire box. Awesome. Alright, so we have 24 booster packs of goodness here. And we've got these paper packs here, so very environmentally conscious. Alright, so starting off here, each pack you have your leader card. So here we have Jyn Erso flipping around there. Okay, so we'll have a pile for the leaders. Then you have the bases, so we've got a chopper base. And on the other side, it's just a token usually. So this one's an experience token. And then we move on to the commons here. So we'll just get our bearings. So we've got Precision Fire, Medal Ceremony, Seasoned Shore Troopers, 2-1B Surgical Droid, and Disabling Fang Fighter. We got Surprise Strike, ATST, nice. 7th Fleet Defender. And Vanquish. And this is our first hyperspace card. So you can tell it's sort of borderless. You've got the lines zooming out there. I think that's just single-sided. Yeah, so we'll keep track of the hyperspace cards. Then we have Smuggling Compartment for the uncommons. Blizzard Assault AT-AT, Sabine Wren, and Jedi Lightsaber for the rare, along with a Foil Consortium Star Viper. Okay, so that is the pack layout. So you get your leader base, you get your commons, uncommons, rare, or legendary I should say, and also a foil at the end. Okay, so here we have Boba Fett. Or Boba Fett, however you would pronounce that. So here's the other side. And then we have, of course, Administrator's Tower in Cloud City. And what do we get? Another experience on the other side. Okay, so now that we know the layout, let's just see if we can find any hyperspace cards as we go through the commons and uncommons. So nothing in the commons there, and then the uncommons. Okay, so our rare, we have Emperor Palpatine. Nice one. And again, that is a single-sided and a foil Chewie. Good to see you, mate. All right, on to the next pack here. So these boxes are selling pretty briskly, going for about 92, 93 bucks US on TCG Player right now. So not bad value. Here we have Iden Versio, not familiar with that character. You can tell I'm not a full-on Star Wars nerd. And here's the other side. And then we have Dagobah Swamp. And I'm guessing you would expect to see Yoda there. And on the other side, we got a shield token. So that's a fun thing. You can whack a shield on your unit, and the shield takes the damage rather than the unit itself. Okay, so let's get through. Oh, this looks like maybe another hyperspace. Bit hard to tell with this, but we do have the lines zipping through there. Okay, so we'll call that. And then we have Disarm. Okay, so we're still on the commons. Then our uncommons. And then the rare here is the Emperor's Legion. So this is an event card. Pretty cool. And Surprise Strike for the foil. I was thinking about putting prices up, but honestly, everything's all over the place right now. And TCG Player is not really listing them how they normally do, so a little bit difficult to find pricing. Here we have Director Krennic, And on the other side, you can see when it's a leader unit. So usually they have their, where is it here? Epic action. That's when they flip around. Okay, and then the base. Oh, Death Star Command Center. Awesome. And we've got a shield on the other side. Okay, Cantina Bracket. That's cool. Okay, Wampa. Anything? This again. Yeah, this could be... I'm probably messing this up, but Viper Probe Droid, we've got the lines there. I'm not sure if that's hyperspace. Oh, this one here definitely is. Okay, so we've got an ISB agent, so basically borderless cards. So let's put these others, I would say, yeah, those can go back in the common pile. And then we have, let's see, Greedo, Bright Hope, and Fifth Brother, along with, oh, what is this? A rare base. We've got Security Complex. That's cool. And what is on the other side? Nothing on the other side of that one. Okay. And then we have a Foil Agent Callus. Oh, that's actually a foil rare. Good deal. So if you're after cracking packs, collecting cards, you got to look out for the hyperspace variants. Also, the showcase ones are pretty crazy. Showcase foils. Here we have Grand Moff Tarkin. And on the other side, there we go. And what is this? We have Jeddah, the Catacombs of Kadera. And the token, just an experience token. Alright. So yeah, the showcase cards, extremely difficult to pull. I'm not sure what the pull rate is on those, but I imagine pretty low. Here we've got another hyperspace card. We've got Partisan Insurgent. So now we've got 3 of them. And then we've got Yoda. Awesome. So he's an uncommon. Outmaneuver, General Tag, and Bail Organa. Okay, so there is our rare and regional sympathizers for the foil. Okay, on to the next one. So apparently, Fantasy Flight Games, I can hear people groaning. They have a 9-set plan currently. They've finished with the first 6, and the next one will be releasing in July 2024. So hopefully they have their act together with this game. We've got IG-88 for our leader, and that is the other side. Then we have Echo Base on Hoth, and again we got an experience token. Yeah, okay, so the next set, July 2024, apparently called Shadows of the Galaxy. So curious what they will do with the mechanics in that one, if they will change things up, which they should. We have Zeb Aurelius for the uncommons, Protector, Chewbacca, there he is again, and a rare Don't Get Cocky, along with a TIE Advanced. Awesome. Reminds me of when I used to play, it was in the 90s, the X-Wing and TIE Fighter games. Those were awesome. Okay, so let's see what we got in the next pack. Director Krennic. On the other side, we have that, and then we have Vados, Kestro City, and again probably, yeah, experience token. So the set after the next one, apparently November, and Twilight of the Republic, I think is what they were calling that one. So yeah, they've got 3 sets a year planned. Seems like a decent pace and not over-exerting themselves too much. We have Prepare for Takeoff, and then Power Failure, Power of the Dark Side, and Cunning. Oh, it's a legendary! Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, so I forgot to say the rarities. You got Common, Uncommon, and then Rare Legendary. Okay, so we'll have a separate Legendary pile up there foil Jedna, or what is this? Jeddah Agitator. I was going to say Jedna, that doesn't make any sense. On to the next pack. So yeah, pretty fun game so far. Must admit I have not done a lot with it yet. Been pretty busy, but still looking forward to it. We got Leia Organa on the other side, and there's actually a showcase version of that looks pretty sharp. We'll keep our eyes peeled. Capital City on Lothal, and on the other side, Experience. Okay, so here we go. We got Moment of Peace with Yoda. See if we can find any more hyperspace cards. Oh, here we go. Ask and you shall receive. We've got a nice snow speeder. So these are pretty cool. And then we've got a General Dodona, Bib Fortuna. Another, what? Another hyperspace. 2-in-1 pack. That's pretty cool. Fet's Fire Spray. Good deal. And then we've got a regular version as well, back to back. Okay, bit of a collation issue there. Consular Security Force for the foil. Okay, on to our next one here. Yeah, so it sounds like they have their act together with this game, although they will be printing to demand. So yeah, don't expect the boxes to be terribly rare. We've got Chirrut Imwe, and on the other side, we'll take a look at that so you can see what the epic action leads to. And then we have Administrator's Tower. Yep, we saw that. I think it's, oh, something different. A shield token on the other side. Okay, so going through the commons. And let me know in the comments, have you actually played the game? Did you take part in pre-release events? What's the general feel of the game in the local game stores? Curious about that. Seems like people are enjoying it. So we've got a Mon Mothma, Admiral Ozell, the Ghost, and Relentless is the rare, followed by a Death Trooper. So there is a foil. Okay, there's Chewie again. What are people thinking of the artwork as well? Like some of this Chewbacca, I mean, sort of derpy at times, this artwork, but still cartoony. I think it suits the game, but some cards are better than others. I think the art direction could do with a little bit of work. We got the Death Star Command Center. We saw that earlier. Okay, Experience. And then we'll have our commons here. That pack was pretty wild that had the 2 hyperspace. Okay, so there are the commons. And then we have Cantina Bouncer, Blizzard Assault, AT-AT, Ruthless Raider. Okay, here's another hyperspace card. So what are we at now? Like 6? And then we have a Strafing Gunship for the rare, followed by a Pirated Starfighter. And the foil's actually pretty flat, so I'm calling that a good job right there. A lot of the magic foils you'll find, we call it pringling. They get all like curled, and yeah, it's mainly to do with the humidity. Here we got Sabine Wren for the leader, and almost called it a commander. Reminds me of the magic format. Okay, and Dagobah Swamp, we saw it before. Experience there. All right, on to our next one. Yep, here we go. So another hyperspace. So these come in all rarities. We've got a Mercenary Company. So this is just a common. Then uncommons, we've got Fighters for Freedom, Devotion, Bamboozle, and For a Cause I Believe In is the rare. Foil Patrolling V-Wing. Okay, and then digging in. So we are halfway through the box. Looking pretty good so far. Okay, so we got the Chewy again. So if we've seen them before, we won't dwell on them. Chopper base on Athlon. Don't remember that. Okay, so armor on the other side. Seasoned Shore Trooper, that's cool. So a lot of familiar things if you've watched any of the movies and shows. Next we have Attack Pattern Delta and Force Throw, AT-AT Suppressor, and it is a Legendary Avenger. Awesome. So we got 2 there and a foil Force Choke. Okay, so then we'll continue on here. The second half. I actually have another box on the way. I think it's probably getting here later today, but we'll get through this one first. We'll probably give it a few days or a week or something and move on to the next one. Jin Urso, I think we had seen earlier. Oh, what's this? It is Catacombs of Kadera. Okay, so we saw that one. And then we'll get through this stuff. And commons. Yep. Alright, then we have Shoot First. That's a total meme card. Bright Hope. And Force Choke. There he is again. Darth Vader. And Red 3. And if you can name the the pilot of Red 3, let me know in the comments. And then we have a 2-1B Surgical Droid. Okay, so Thrawn on the cover of this one. Next, okay, Grand Moff Tarkin. So we saw that guy. And then we got the Catacombs. Yep, so you will get a bunch of duplication here. Onto the next thing here. So we have some commons, Rogue Operative. Oh, there we go. Another hyperspace, Death Trooper. And then we got a TIE Advanced Distant Patroller. And we're still on the uncommons here. Cartel Spacer and Del Miko for the rare. Okay, and then a Jedi Lightsaber. That's cool. Attached to a non-vehicle unit. If an attached unit is a force unit, it gains on attack. Give the defender -2/-2 for this phase. Okay. I guess you get the +3 and then the -2, so evens out to +1. So supposedly they have sets planned out until 2027, which is a good sign. Hopefully they're committed to the game. Did anyone actually play, what was it, Star Wars Destiny? I hear that was pretty good. People very disappointed when they cancelled that. That's the one with the dice, isn't it? I think I might have seen that around the local game stores several years back. And then it suddenly disappeared. Okay, next we have Frontline Shuttle for the rare, and a Viper Probe Droid. Alright, so Chewie back in the mix here. And 2 legendaries so far. We've got Palpatine, I think we saw him earlier. Kestro City on Vardos. Did we see that? Can't remember. And no hyperspace in here. Okay, next up we got a Pirated Starfighter. I think I messed up my piles here, but I will fix that later. Overwhelming Barrage and Super Laser Blast. Oh, legendary! That was a surprise. Defeat all units. That is epic. Okay, I can see why it's legendary. Pop that over there. And then we have a rare Bombing Run along with General Dodona. Okay, so you can have legendaries taking over the uncommon slot. Was not expecting that. I thought you would either get like a rare or legendary, but apparently not. That's cool. Sabine Wren, we saw that one earlier. And Capital City, I think we saw that. Okay, so moving through. Oh, here we go. Hyperspace. Those creep up on you. I'm curious what pull rate we'll get. Seems to be pretty generous so far. And then Carabast. We've got Bays Malbus, so we're on the uncommons. Vanguard Ace, and the rare is Saw Gerrera. Along with a Wampa. Watch out, he'll eat you up. Okay, so yeah, doing pretty well. And then we have Krennic. Yep, we saw Krennic earlier. And the Administrator's Tower, Ardent Sympathizer. And no, oh, there's no text in there. That must be like a vanilla unit. Vanilla meaning like a boring average type one. We got Reinforcement Walker and Starwing Scout along with Lieutenant Childson. And Jabba the Hutt. Okay, see what I mean? The artwork here, not the greatest rendition of Jabba the Hutt, I must admit. But, yeah, hopefully they'll improve that in future sets. We've got Death Star Stormtrooper. Okay, so Jabba. And another layer. No sign of the showcases. I think we're going to be extremely lucky to get those. Like, those are probably like case hits, I would guess. Okay, so no, that one wasn't a hyperspace variant. Okay, so we have Wing Leader and No Good to Me Dead. Rogue Squadron Skirmisher and Devastator. Oh, another legendary. Nice one. Okay, so we are at 4 legendary pulls so far. And we have Waylay, so a foil common. So it's looking like my guess would be maybe 5 or 6. Sort of like the mythic pulls in Magic. That's usually about that hit rate, unless you have something like the Brothers War, where we had an insane number of mythics in that set. Okay, and straight to the hyperspace, we have Occupier Siege Tank, along with a Ruthless Raider and Entrenched Bosk, and what is it going to be? Ooh, what's this? Tarkentown on Lothal. Okay, so there's our rare. It's actually a base, just single-sided. And Fighters for Freedom. So we found that legendary in an uncommon slot. Have I possibly skipped over some in the common slot? Does anyone know if that's possible? And if so, please point out the timestamp if you see anything like that. If you recognize any legendaries, I must admit I've been skipping through them pretty quick. So here we go. So on to our uncommons. We have Hardpoint Heavy Blaster and Rallying Cry, Rebel Assault. Wasn't that the name of one of those games? And Sneak Attack for the rare. Battlefield Marine for the foil. Okay, so we only have 3 packs left. What? This box has just flown by, at least from my perspective. Some of you might be watching this on double speed, which is perfectly fine. We've got Grand Admiral Thrawn. I don't know if we saw him previously. And Chopper Base. Yeah, so we are getting a bunch of repetition here. And the Surgical Droid. Oh, I spot a hyperspace. Here we go. So this is a common Maximum Firepower. So add that to the pile down there. We got the Ghost for the uncommons. Smuggling Compartment. Admiral Piet. I can't remember. And Search Your Feelings. along with Bendu for the... Oh, it's a foil rare. Not bad. Okay, final 2 packs. I reckon you could probably have some good pack wars with these as well, because every pack you get your leader card, so that's one of the things you need. You get your base, right? And then you get a whole bunch of units or events or other things. You could probably do like some mini games, just grab a pack. That might be something fun. Has anyone actually tried that? I don't know, maybe it would fail horribly, but that's the sort of thing we used to do in Magic. You got Force Throw and Cannon Jarrus along with Bib Fortuna, and the rare is Jedi Lightsaber Foil Confiscate. Alright, final pack of Star Wars Unlimited. Awesome game. Head to your local game store. Check it out. Give it a fair shake. I think you'll enjoy it. Alright, we got a Boba Fett and Capital City. Saw that one before. Alright, so zipping through the commons, or, you know, let me know if I've missed something that maybe legendary hiding in there, or showcase. Actually, I'm assuming the showcases would be in the foil slot, but maybe that's not the case. We've got Colonel Yularen, Zeb Aurelius, and General Veers. And the final rare here is a legendary. Yes, Black One. Awesome. So we have 5 legendaries. Got a foil Shoot First. Okay, so we'll tally it up here. So taking a look at our legendaries. So we've got Black One, Devastator, Super Laser Blast, Avenger, and Cunning. And then a nice pile of hyperspace cards. So what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's a better pull rate than I was expecting. And these are mostly, or are they all commons? We've got 1 uncommon, 1 rare, and the rest are commons. Okay, so that's interesting. The pull rates are not what I expected. So stay tuned. We'll be getting stuck into more Star Wars Unlimited. Link in the corner to the complete playlist. Hope everyone's staying safe and healthy out there. Thanks for watching and have a great day.